That's always so fun to me. It's just always such a fun little bop. I kid you not. If I'm ever feeling down, I know this probably sounds really arrogant, but work with me, okay? Sounds really arrogant, but if I'm ever feeling like down or just not even like sad down, it's just like I'm just kind of and I'm just chill. For some reason, that little bop that I got, that's that little encouraging chant. It's not telling you to be me. You're singing that song to empower yourself. Why be somebody else when I can authentically be me, when I can show up as me? That is who God created me to be, is me. I appreciate who you are. I love who you are, but I want to show up as me. So that little bop just kind of put a little smile on my face for real, for real. Like it was already there. Especially once my guests come up here, you're gonna be smiling too. But that just did it for me. Nevertheless, let me say hi to you. Hey, hey, family, and welcome to the Hear My Heart show where we pull back the curtains, we drop the titles, and we get real about life, we get real about faith, and everything in between. I am your host. I am Coach Tiffany, your internet sister, your cheerleader, and I am the one who's going to remind you that you are not invisible and that your voice matters. Here, what we do every single week, we allow the hearts to speak and hope is going to be restored. And God's fingerprints show up in every conversation that we have. But before we jump into today's powerful talk and our powerful conversation, I need you to do me a super huge favor, please and thank you. There's this wonderful thing that you get the opportunity to do, and it's share. Okay, sharing is caring. And I need for you to do that for me. I need you to like this page. I need for you to share it with somebody. And if you are not already subscribed, follow me. So you'll never ever miss a chance to be encouraged and to be equipped with what you need for life. So, family, I want to remind you that your silence does not mean your story is small. Okay. Your silence does not mean that your story is small. Sometimes the quietest voices carry the deepest truths. And when you dare to speak up, that voice can shift atmospheres. You can inspire change. And it can even unlock potential you didn't even know you had. Courage isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about being faithful enough to use the voice God gave you, even when it's shaking and it's trembling. Use the voice that God gave you. And guess what? Today's guest knows all about that kind of courage. So I'm going to tell you about my VIP today. She's a powerhouse who is passionate about helping introverts and quiet people step into their confidence and to use their voice with boldness. She's a speaker, a coach, and an entrepreneurial force from San Diego. That's where she's at. She's from San Diego, California. With flair and passion, she teaches communication mastery, courage cultivation, and goal crushing strategies that help people unleash their God given potential. So I don't want to keep talking and just showing y'all my face. I want to introduce to you this sparkling transformation of a lady that's going to leave a lasting change on you. Family, will you please help me welcome Miss Tanya to the Hear My Heart show? Hey, sugar.
Hello, hey Tiffany.
I'm so grateful that you decided to show up for yourself and us. So thank you for being my VIP.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
I totally believe that. Tell me this. I want to start with gratitude. What are you thankful for right now in this season of your life?
So right now in this season, I can tell you the generic things, health and family and career, but what I'm most grateful for
Yeah.
is in 2 days from now at church,
Mhm.
I get to dance. Our our pastor grew up in Hawaii, and even though we're Southern California, this
Mhm.
Sunday is Ohana Sunday. Ohana means family, and so it's this whole Hawaiian themed service. We have ukuleles playing the praise music, and then we have the hula dance team. We have the
Oh,
adults, and we also have the kids. And I'm really excited that it's an opportunity to praise God in a different way and entice people to come to the service.
that's pretty dope. I mean, that is absolutely fun. I love dancing. And one thing you're gonna find me doing, rather I'm in my living room, in my room, at church. I can be outside of my car. One thing I'm gonna do is dance, but I
Yeah.
would love to learn how to hula dance. I want my hips to be able to work like that. So
Well, my hips are kind of sore right now, so lots of practice. But
good to hear.
sitting here during your introduction, I was dancing in my chair because that is a really powerful, great beat and a great song that you have for your intro.
Don't don't make me tear up. It doesn't take too much, but and hey, this song is available on all streaming platforms, so it's one of those songs for you to kinda like it's an empowering song. It's just to remind yourself sometimes we all, like I said, we all kinda lose sight of who we are or may not think that we're cool enough, but God created you to be a specific individual, and we wanna show up. What's in your voice, what's in your mouth, somebody else needs to hear that, and sometimes that somebody else might even be you. Look in the mirror and speak to yourself and speak positive over yourself, and it's amazing the things that can happen.
So true, Tiffany. Mhm.
So you're super passionate about helping introverts and quiet people find their voice, right? What made
Absolutely.
this mission so personal for you?
Well, because 'cause I'm an introvert,
Okay.
and, oh gosh. Alright, I'm just gonna tell you a story.
Okay.
Years ago, my husband took a new job at a new company, and we were invited to the manager's house for a barbecue, a get together, get to know you type thing. And we show up, and my husband, he's known as the new guy, and so he's absorbed in the conversation really quickly. No one knows me. I get my Diet Coke and my plate of food, and no one talks to me. I go over to a conversation circle and I stand on the edge. No one gives me no one I'm completely ignored. So,
Really?
Tiffany, you know what I do?
Mm.
I go to the bathroom and I stay there.
Wait, where was your food at?
It was the what?
Where was your food at? Did you take your food with you in the bathroom?
Yes, I did. I took my food with me into the guest bathroom and I stayed there because I felt so uncomfortable. I felt so unwanted.
Wow.
So I ate my food in the bathroom. I wiped down the guest bathroom countertop. I read all the ingredients on the hand lotion bottle. And then I thought, this is silly. I have to go back out there. I can't hide
Mhm.
in the manager's guest bathroom. So I go out and I see a woman who's just like me. She's new to the party, standing all by herself, and no one is talking to her.
Mhm.
And I go over to her and we cling to each other like we're on a lifeboat together. And I actually enjoyed talking with her the rest of the evening.
Really? Do you still talk to her?
No, no, it was just a one and done. But
Uh-huh.
that was the turning point. I realized, I have value.
Uh-huh.
And just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I have nothing to say.
Ooh.
And just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I shouldn't be included.
Mhm.
So over
Mhm.
the years, I've studied and pried and done different tests and experiments to try to figure out how to be able to speak up when it's important. I don't
Mhm.
need to become an extrovert, but I do need to be included sometimes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Did did your husband even notice you were gone? Or how long do you think you were gone for?
So he's the new guy, and everyone wants to talk to him. And so he was completely engulfed and didn't notice a thing the whole night.
Wow. Did you ever talk to him and be like, I was in the bathroom for, like, hours." Maybe not hours, I'm extreme with numbers, but
It felt like hours.
yeah.
Well, my job is to be supportive
Okay.
and not um, a drag,
Mhm.
a weight
Uh-huh.
that keeps him from moving forward.
Okay.
So it was my own journey to
Okay.
self improvement.
Okay. Okay. And so now you're out the box, and is it still uncomfortable for you when you go into rooms and there's puddles of people and pools of people talking here and there? Can you insert yourself in those circles, or you still find the person that's with their food and their Diet Coke too?
So just earlier this year, I went to a convention, a speaking convention. It was the first time I had gone to this organization's convention, and they had a first timers mixer.
Okay.
Well, okay. But I walked in and it for an introvert is the worst kind of mixer because there was nothing to look at, nothing to do, nothing to talk about. It was just people standing shoulder to shoulder, like closed off.
Uh-huh.
And I walked in and I stood at the edge of the circle
Mhm.
and I'm falling down. And then I stand at the edge of this circle and I realized though, now I realize that everybody in that room was feeling a little bit insecure. They were new, they were first timers and they wanted that connection and didn't have it in them to allow someone else into their circle.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So then, from my experience, I knew that the next person who comes in, I am going to be their connection. So I just stood to the side, and as soon as somebody came in, there we go. We started a conversation and helped each other feel comfortable in this new situation.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow. So you're pretty courageous then, and you just step up to the plate, and you wanna be the little fire starter that's all around, huh? You're gonna talk to me.
Oh.
That's
Has
awesome.
that ever happened to you, Tiffany, where you walk into a room and people are like, whatever?
Uh, yeah and no. And I'm only saying it that way. So, we're gonna be honest, 'cause I believe in being honest, like, this is just straight up. So, I'm a bit much, right? So I am I am this ball of energy, and I'm called the people's cheerleader, and in real life, I'm kinda like that.
Uh,
So, when I kinda see people, like I'm just use this word, and I'm not saying it offensively. When I see people looking like they're bored, and they're
oh.
just kinda like, I don't wanna talk to anybody," so I like to go make people uncomfortable. So, I'm like, "Oh, girl, that outfit" Imma find something to spark something, like, "Oh, you're glowing." Like how we had this, so, "Oh, you better co" So I find something because, 1, I'm uncomfortable also. So sometimes I kinda like
Mm,
talk to individuals to kinda get me out of it as well.
mhm.
But I also I'm like, if we're here at a mixer, if we're supposed to be interacting with individuals, we're supposed to learn of people, then why are we learning it? Stop being wallflowers. Come on. What's your name? Your name's Mike. All right. And your name is what? I ain't gonna remember your name. You're gonna have to work with me on that because it's kind of a peculiar name. So work with me. So if I kind of nudge you, that's gonna mean I forgot your name. Like we're so I'll play off of something that I know because I'm bad with names. So I'll say that, or whatever. And I know I see your sticker, but I ain't gonna look at that. I'll do something like that. So I try to find some kind of way to bring us all together. It sucks for me being that way though. So on the flip side of that, it sucks because when I'm in the moment of not feeling like being cheerleaderish,
Oh.
or when I don't feel like I know I have to go to an event, I know I have to be somewhere, and I just kinda wanna show up, and I just wanna be there, and I wanna look, then I'm expected, "Well, how come you're not this ball of energy? What's going on with you?" And you think something's wrong, nothing's wrong. I'm just kinda here to support, and I don't wanna feel like the spotlight's on Tiffany. This
Mm,
is your
mhm,
event, this is your show, I'm coming to support. I don't wanna take the spotlight off of you. So
mm,
it's a bittersweet thing to a degree for me.
mhm. So you're the people's cheerleader
Yeah.
who sometimes needs to just enjoy the moment, and yet you can't help but be an introvert's rescue boat. You're helping the people who are stuck on the side make a connection, and I'm just so grateful that you do that.
The people's cheerleader needs a moment to exhale, inhale, exhale, breathe.
Mhm.
Yes,
It's so
you
true.
you need those moments, and those moments are super helpful when I get the opportunity to inhale, exhale, and breathe. You work with audiences from small groups to corporate, stages. How
Yes.
do you help someone from quiet to confident, no matter the setting?
So I have 3 secrets of how to speak up,
Okay.
and I have, little exercises that we can do, and I'll have the audience do these exercises, and, like, the first secret is move your mouth, which means instead of, "Oh, should I is that am I" well, doubting what you're going to say,
Mhm.
just say. And so being able to move your mouth is an important thing, and to practice that. But we also want to make sure that when we speak off the top of our heads, we are speaking with kindness and love and not criticism and mean things. So we have an exercise to do to practice that skill also.
Mhm.
And at the end of the hour, we've had, or hour and a half or 2 hours, we've done enough interaction in small groups and
Mhm.
talking about what we've learned that by the end, I at least have given the audience a glimmer of what's possible.
Okay. Okay. That's dope. I absolutely love that. What role does faith play in giving people that confidence to step into their God-given potential?
It's everything. It's everything. And I was so fortunate to be raised by Christian parents. I don't know what it's like not to always have God.
Okay.
I don't know what that's like. And I would just love to share what I have, that joy and that confidence and that inner peace,
Okay.
knowing that God is with me through all things. And so I can, well, I actually have a free list of Bible verses that support people who are introverts and quiet and hard to get the skills to speak up, don't feel needed to speak up. And one of the Bible verses is probably one you wouldn't have thought of, but it's Exodus 14:14,
Okay.
which is, the Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still.
Mm.
Exodus 14:14. And that's giving introverts, okay, I don't always have to be the one speaking. I don't always have to talk,
Yeah.
but I know that I can when it's important.
Oh, I love that. I absolutely how do we find those scriptures and those little tidbits?
Ah,
Um,
it's a free PDF. I can give you share that with you.
okay, let's go. Is it on your website or we have to ask specifically for it?
That's on my website.
Okay, that's dope. What's the website? Tell us what's the website. How do we reach you?
Courses.joylab.biz. My
Oh, dope.
company is Joy Lab because my middle name is Joy.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of feel like joyful is my default.
Mhm.
So that's the way I name my company, Joy Lab.
Oh, that's cute. No, I absolutely love that. That is really cute. See, I would love to have a play on names like that. And there's yeah, I just get to show up as Joy. I'm not named Joy. I just kinda show up as
And you do,
That
you
is
very clearly do.
that is super cute. If someone that was, listening today feels overlooked or they feel like they're unheard or just too scared to use their voice, what is one piece of encouragement that you would leave with them?
You are valuable. You can speak up. What you have to say matters and can make a difference. I have I have a weekly gathering online where we play speaking games. It's a safe place for introverts. It's improv for introverts
Oh, that's cute.
where we can practice taking turns speaking up and playing games and laughing. I played with the lady last night who was new to the group, and we were laughing more than we were talking. But that's part of it, just being able to be comfortable and being a safe place to practice speaking up.
Oh, that's nice. I absolutely love that. When does that happen, and how can we become a part of that safe space?
I have that's on my courses.joylab.biz too.
Okay, that's dope. Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm all for promoting people and because for this is that space where we get the chance to grow and we get to learn and we get to love and become who we're destined to be. So that sounds like something that's super fun because everybody isn't super outgoing. And so the fact that you're helping people to like, you don't have to become the extrovert. You can still stay who you are, but still interact. I love that. So that's why I keep saying, well, what's your show? Where do we find that out at? How do we? So I love promoting that kind of stuff. So
Well, thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that.
absolutely. How do we get to find you on social media?
Speak Up with Tonya is on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Speak
Okay.
Up with Tonya.
Oh, it's Facebook, Instagram. and YouTube, you said, right?
Mhm,
You ain't
mhm.
ready to go on to TikTok yet?
Oh,
I'm messing with you. I have a TikTok, but I'm like, I'll post, but not really. So I'm kind of just picking at you because I can't even say that I'm committed and I'm faithful and I show up on a regular basis over there. So it's just really me picking at you. So I am super, super grateful that you came, and I am so, so thankful that you decided to share your voice with the Hear My Heart Nation, and you gave us your heart today. So we gave you our ears. If you ever look at the word heart, you see ears in there. So we gave you our ears, and you spoke from your heart. And I am super, super excited that you decided to do that. You just reminded us that your voice is not just a sound; it's power, it's influence. It's the very tool God gave you to shift your world and the world around you. So I'm grateful for that. No more hiding, no more shrinking. It's time to embrace courage, cultivate confidence, and crush the goals God placed in front of you. So I want you, family, to make sure you do me a super huge favor. Connect with Tonya. Okay. Check out her coaching, her speaking, and share this episode with someone who needs the push to step into their full potential. And don't forget to like this show, share it, and subscribe so that the message gets to the people who actually need it. So I'm gonna say that's gonna be it for us. I am Coach Tiffany, your internet sister, reminding you that your voice matters, your story matters, and the world is waiting to hear you. All right. Love you, family. And there is nothing you can do about it. See you next time. You want to tell the people bye? You're supposed to
Bye-bye.
say
Thank
it. I
you.
was going to say, I wanted to hear the words bye, see you later, something.
It was fun. Thanks so much, Tiffany. Thanks
You
for
got
watching.
it. See y'all.